I have no idea if that's true or
I
not.
know at Old
Good evening, everyone. Calling to order the September 8th, 2025 Long Hill Township Board of Education meeting. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Adequate notice of the meeting of the Long Hill Township Board of Education was given as required by the Open Public Meeting Act as follows. Notice was sent to the Echo Sentinel and Daily Record on October 14, 2024. Notices were posted on the bulletin board in the first floor entrance hall of the School District Administration Building, Gillette, New Jersey. Notices were filed with the Township Clerk, and notices were mailed to all persons who have requested individual notice pursuant to the Open Public Meeting Act. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Butler?
Here.
Mrs. Daly?
Here.
Mr. DeJamos? Mr. Foster?
Here.
Mr. Grosskopf? Dr. Marr?
Here.
Mrs. McLennan?
Here.
Mrs. Nyquist?
Here.
Mrs. Case?
Here.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Alexis.
Okay, great. Thank you. We have 4 of our new staff members here this evening. The group, though it's small, is impressive, and they're off to a fast start. Our principals and our Director of Special Services will introduce each member of the team. Then we'll take a photo with the board members, if that's okay, and we'll begin with Central Middle School.
Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to introduce Stephanie Polchowski. She is a new addition to our mathematics department and 8th grade team. This year, she will be teaching 8th grade mathematics course and also Algebra 1. We're very excited about her instructional experience, her knowledge of math content, and the passion that she has displayed so far with working with middle school students. She is very collaborative and cannot wait to get started. So we were in a lot of communication this summer about already getting into the books. She was so eager to look at the new iReady material as it was coming in our new math program. And she also participated in professional development prior to her start date because it just aligned. So we're so excited to have her on board. She's also a resident of Sterling and has 2 children at Central Middle School. So welcome, Stephanie. And I'd also like to introduce Jamin Lee. She is a new addition to our science department and 6th grade teaching team. She began with us back in May at the very end of the last school year. She did a terrific job filling in towards the end of the year, which is always very challenging. She brings a wealth of 6th grade science, middle school science knowledge in 6th grade. We have a specific focus in earth science, so we're very excited for her passion in making learning discovery-based and very fun for the students. She's also been very collaborative and brings a wealth of knowledge regarding the next generation science standards and how to bring those to life. So welcome, Jamin.
Okay.
Just pass it along.
Principal Dawson, why don't you go next?
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to school. I have 3 new staff members to introduce. One of them is here tonight, Hannah Scammell. Little wave. Hannah went through Millington School, graduated Central Middle School in Watchung Hills, went to Indiana University, or should I say the University of Indiana, or I'm going to get in trouble. But during the interview process, she just talked of her love of going to school in Long Hill, her teachers, the passion they had, the energy they brought, and it was such a great experience. And we're so excited to have her join us. So she's in the maternity leave for Jenny Tremarco. And then as soon as Jenny comes back, Jen Blasia at Gillette starts her maternity leave. So Hannah's going to transition over there. But very eager over the summer to get the materials. She kept asking when could she get in the classroom, and has been collaborating with the 2nd grade team, as well as her mentor, Michelle Spinello. So we're very fortunate to have her. The other two members of new staff members that we have, Kayla Pachano started as a maternity leave last January with us through most of the end, towards the end of the year in 4th grade, and we had a 3rd grade opening, and she brings a lot of energy. You know, just her co-teachers last year, everybody working with her, she just was the perfect candidate for the 3rd grade position. So we welcome Kayla Pachano to Millington School. And our new nurse, Catherine Silva, sad to have Mrs. Freeman retire, big shoes to fill, but I'll tell you, I was so impressed all summer. Just, she came in on her own. What can I start looking at? What do I need to know? Meeting with Mrs. Andreski, visiting ESY to see some of the students that she knew she was going to have to care for. So the transition has been smooth. Her interactions with students. I walked in the other day. She had a student with ice packs around the ankles, somebody who didn't feel well, bloody knee. And she goes, "Do you need me?" I go, "No, you're good. I'm out." But I think she's fitting in very well with our team, and we're just fortunate to have her with us. So thank you. Okay. And Ms. Backer.
Melissa, yep.
Don't get injured.
My goodness. Good evening. At Gillette School, we have our newest preschool teacher, Miss Kathleen Mahan. And Kathleen actually is not new to us. She worked last year as our leave replacement for a speech therapist. And she also joined us this summer in our extended school year program as the speech therapist. And we are thrilled to have her. She also was very eager to set up her classroom. She was basically there all of August, making her room ready for her little ones. And she has welcomed them with open arms. She's been flexible with her schedule, and we are so excited to have her at Gillette. So welcome, Kathleen.
Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to introduce Sarah Thompson. She is our new preschool disabilities teacher. So she's working at Gillette. Sarah comes to us with a wealth of experience and a true love for our students already. She also hit the ground running, and she is doing a fabulous, fabulous job. And we're very happy and excited to have her and join the Gillette team. I have, oh, sorry, go ahead. Yeah, that was it. Not present tonight is our new learning consultant, so I'm happy to introduce Jessica Nazel. So she is coming to us again with about, I think, 17, 18 years of experience. So she is very seasoned, and she too has hit the ground running. She is a wonderful addition to the team, and we're very excited to have her as well. And then we also welcome 2 new paraprofessionals. One is working at Millington School. His name is Sean Beauford, and another paraprofessional, Kerry Hugo, is working at Gillette School. So we're very happy to have them as well. And that's it. Thank you.
Okay, you want to get a picture with the new staff?
Come down for a quick picture with all the new staff. Just down here. How do you want to do it? It's like, yeah, like the staff in the middle and the board in the... We're going to have to see how to get everybody in. Wait, can people go talk in the back? Or just, are you guys going to maybe do that, or just one in the back? Well, I'm just trying to see, right? Right? I think we have enough now in the back. Okay. Does this look right? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for coming, everyone. Have a great school year. Thank you. very exciting. Sounds like a great new group, so thank you. Any communications?
Just as a follow-up to last month, I want everyone to know that Melissa Backer, Robin Bomer, and I met with the Senior Center representatives and Lieutenant Marshevsky to work out a plan for communication and traffic assistance. It was productive, and it contributed to a smooth opening week of school. I thank everyone involved. We value our partnership with the Senior Center and our police force.
Okay. Board committee and liaison reports. We'll start with Karen.
I attend a virtual meeting for Edge Services in Morris County on August 13th. The two big things are, this year they are going to go, I'll learn on this coming Wednesday how many, but they were definitely going to need a forced reduction because of decreased enrollment. And, excuse me, they have actually hired an architect on how to remodel some of the space associated with the school so that it could be utilized for other things and actually be bringing in money. And they've been talking with the Rockaway School District about that. With respect to governance, we had our meeting in mid-August, and the review of the goal session that you guys had, the consensus was a good session. That I guess it kind of rolled along much better. You're used to it, and it was much more pointed and directed. The action plans associated with the district goals will be talked about more by George and are on our agenda for approval. And we talked about the launching of the mission and vision and motto. Again, George will fill in on that, and that's on the agenda for approval. We developed our community goals, and, oh yes, there was a review of the online board calendar that we have, and with a few minor changes, I believe all the adjustments have been made. So hopefully that now gives a better picture of all of the things that are our activities that we associate with us as far as just the board and the district. So, and the finance, Robin will give the finance. I was out at the finance meeting.
Yes, we're gonna have Robin do that one. Okay. Any questions for Karen? No? Okay. Danielle?
Nothing to report, seeing that we haven't had a Community Relations Committee meeting since August 17th. Our next one is going to be on September 22nd, and we will be solidifying our new goals. That's it. And then for the PTO liaison, the next general meeting will be September 24th, and it looks like on September 26th they'll be doing a Millington Balloon Talk Hot Air Balloon Assembly. So that's exciting.
Okay. Great. Any questions for Danielle? No? Okay. Crystal?
Sure. The technology committee met, myself, Katie, Tom, and George and Jack. And we worked on our goals for the year, as well as shared some summer technology updates, including classroom displays. We have installed 12 new displays, a mix of interactive flat panels and commercial displays, similar to those used in business, to replace outdated projectors that lacked touchscreen or smartboard functionality. This resulted in a cost saving of approximately $2,400 per unit compared to purchasing touch-enabled smartboards. So these were in classrooms where they don't need the touch boards, right? So it's really only for viewing. Wireless casting integration has begun in approximately 15 classrooms, starting in Millington, with plans to expand further this year. In cybersecurity, we have implemented Sentinel-1, an AI-driven antivirus and threat response tool. It provides real-time monitoring and rapid response to threats, including ransomware protection, helping to minimize classroom disruptions. We discussed personnel updates that I believe are on the agenda this evening. And we talked about our wireless access points. Due to funding limitations, the replacement project is postponed until June 2026. Plans include replacing 16 access points at Central in 2026 with the remainder to follow. Or is it in Central this year?
Central this year and the full project in June 2026.
Perfect. Thank you. I thought I had that wrong. We are currently in year 2 of a 3-year rollout of Gillette's one-to-one initiative. 60 new iPads have been distributed this year, and by next year, the district will be fully one-to-one with student devices.
Okay. Any questions for Crystal?
Can I just ask, you say next year, you mean like next school, it's gonna have the whole school year?
Yes.
Or by June of next,
Right.
of the June 26th?
By September, we'll be fully staffed,
Okay, great, thanks.
computers.
All right. Ann?
Student achievement met on August 27th. All committee members were in attendance, as well as Dr. Jones and Mr. Alexis. We discussed the professional development, which at the time was underway, starting prior to the school year. So within the days of professional development, the district had some required trainings for the beginning of the year. There were team meetings that varied by the teacher's discipline that they taught and the grade levels, which included a focus on the new math program. There was training on the MTSS training. The social studies team is continuing their work on document-based questions and inquiries. And then there were various building and grade level meetings as well. The district conducted open houses for students coming into the new buildings prior to the school year, so students who were transitioning to new buildings. We had an update on the status of curriculum writing, and we'll go more in depth on those summer projects at our next meeting. There are parent information webinars that will be planned throughout the year. Dr. Jones is considering Wednesdays, varying morning and evening sessions, and we'll be reaching out, to query what topics may be useful to the district. We had a closer look at the NJSCI survey data, which we also sometimes refer to as the Rutgers survey, which is just the baseline data that we had collected last year in the first implementation of that survey. And we will be working on committee goals to finalize at our next meeting.
Okay. Any questions for Ann? No? Okay. Justin?
Policy Committee met on September 3rd at 4:15 at Gillette. Attendees were myself, Mrs. Butler, Mrs. Case, and Mr. Alexis. We went through the next round of policy updates, which you'll find on the agenda for first or second reading. We're on track to complete a third of the policies this year as prescribed. We also discussed a job description change, which you'll also see on the agenda. The job description was just the title. Is that right? Mm-hmm. And then we reaffirmed our committee goals from last year and pulled them forward to this year. Our next meeting is tentatively October 1st at 4:15 at Gillette.
Okay. Any questions for Justin? If Melissa is listening to us, we're still using her spreadsheet and really appreciate it. Okay, Katie.
Okay, on August 26th, the Buildings and Grounds Committee met at 2 p.m. at the board office, and we added a tour of the Gillette School, which was really exciting to see all the changes. In attendance was myself, Danielle Daly, Mr. Alexis, Robin, Charlie Frank, and Mark Christina. Mr. Frank is on the agenda tonight. I will let Mr. Alexis talk about him, but we're very excited for some upcoming changes in the Buildings Ground Department. So really quickly, we went over the maintenance and operations. So Gillette School, there was a sidewalk repair completed. The main office had new flooring installed. The lunch service, there were some changes put in, and the APR room was readied for the open house. In Millington, there was new exhaust and vents put in for the air conditioning, and well, I guess it's the HVAC. There are soccer benches on order. They should be arriving soon. A sound system was being installed, so people will actually be able to hear things nice and clearly at Millington, which is very exciting. And another water filling station. We're applying for a grant, which would be anticipated for August 2025. We had a little hiccup with the media center that we're installing. There was a roof issue, but it's been remediated, and We've had some rain since, and so far, knock on wood, it's looking good. Mark assured us that it was doing well, and we have every faith in him. We had to get an estimate for the unit ventilators shelving that needed to be installed, so we had some new unit ventilators installed. And in order to match things up, we had to go back to the supplier, and we are getting some quotes for that. We got some playground and field work. We had new water mains, new water meters were changed. We were having our boiler serviced in August as well, just to make sure it's all in good order before we have to do the heat in the upcoming months. Not for a while, knock on wood, but eventually. And also, we have a new entrance mats ordered with our tiger logo on for all the schools, and the inlaid mats are being replaced internally, and all the materials have been ordered. So over the summer, we had the media center has started. It's doing really well. The floors are in. It looks really. I got a peek at it during the tour, the 6th grade tour of Central, and it's looking good. But unfortunately, as all things, when you order in furniture, it will take some time for that to come in. So most of the stuff is going to be in probably in October, and we're hoping to have the students moved in by the end of October, early November, I think. Does that sound right?
Mhm.
Okay. We had, sorry, I have like multiple pages here. They also did some lock work at Central, and that's all been completed. At Millington, we had HVAC work. It's all related to our ROD grant. So we had unit ventilators and direct install RTUs brought in, and we also had the unit ventilator ROD grant install at Gillette, and we're in the process of hearing back on a security grant for security cameras and a swipe pad at Gillette, and we should hear if we've received it in September, at the end of September, September 30th. Throughout the district, we had classroom upgrades. They put new blinds in some rooms, painting. I can say I saw how nice the painting came along in Gillette. It's definitely brightened up. The new blinds definitely, I mean, it hasn't hit all the rooms, and obviously we'll take our time and hopefully get to as many as possible in the future. But it was really nice to see, and I spoke to a teacher who was thrilled with her new classroom. Unfortunately, we haven't hit them all, but slowly but surely, hopefully we will get to that. Yes, at Millington and Central, we had some more tree work done. That we've been repairing and replacing screens in various classrooms. So the window shades, there were 3 rooms at each of the 3 schools that received them. And then at the municipal building, we got a new shed installed, which was really needed. We saw photos of the disrepair that the shed is in. It's a storage shed. It's a lot of our equipment is in there. And there's a leaky ceiling, and so it was sorely needed, and it was really great. Mark made it stress that he had a meeting with Al Gallo and his team at Public Works. Thank you. And they were extremely helpful, and they're actually going to be using our old shed for storage while they're doing some work on their facilities, and then they're going to actually take it down for us, which is a huge help and saves us a lot of money. And they also agreed to help us put some new asphalt down around the new shed area. And also, I think they said that they were going to do some help with our playgrounds. Is that correct? So, oh, that's even better news. That's fantastic. And, we really want to thank Al Gallo and his team. It's really important for us to work closely with the town, and Al has been fantastic to work with. I know him, and he's a wonderful member of our community, and it's great to see that he's working well with our facilities team. And I guess that's basically in the future items that we're looking into is that Mark made it clear that our chiller system at Central is aging, and it's something that we need to save for in the future, and that we need to keep tabs on. And also, there's some doors that need to be looked into as well. And our next meeting is September 17th at 4:30, and location is to be determined. Okay, and so now the Long Hill Education Foundation, we have another year of our after-school force program. Sign-up starts at 8 a.m. on Monday, on 9/9. And,
Tuesday.
oh, excuse me, Tuesday. Thank you. Today's the 8th. Mama 3, exhausted. Sorry, my husband's away on business. It's a mess. So it starts tomorrow at 8 a.m. and it runs through the 23rd. The program starts October 7th through December 4th. We're really excited. We worked closely with the teachers, and we have reduced the tuition burden this year, and so our classes will be at most $150, which I think is very mindful of the needs of the community. We also have tuition assistance available. We ask that people email LHEFFORCE@gmail. This is all online, but I just like to reiterate that if you have any questions about our program, but also if you want to see if you're qualified for tuition assistance, we're happy to work with you there. Our annual gala, which is called A Night to Dine, Dance, and Donate, is November 14th, 2025 at the Bridgewater Manor. Tickets are on sale now. They're $125. The dress code is for cocktail attire. And it's fun because you not only get to dinner and dance, but you also can participate in the tricky tray, which people seem to love. I was there last year. It was a great time. We look forward to seeing people there, and hopefully you can make it. We will be attending the Millington Music Festival on Sunday, September 28th in downtown Millington. We are sponsoring part of the children's zone at the Millington Music Festival, and we were very appreciative of meeting with George about possibly having some teachers and district employees involved with some of our activities. So when we have more information, we will let everyone know about that. And finally, our grant cycle kickoff is October 1st. We have some really interesting and exciting grants in the works. We've been working with the literacy team. So we're hoping to get some things in the works there, but we are looking forward to hearing from teachers and administration regarding grant requests. And that is all. Sorry, that was a mouthful. I appreciate everyone's patience with me.
Thank you, Katie. Any questions for Katie?
Just a comment. It's great to see so many teachers involved with the force classes, because when I sign those forms, I see all the names that come through, and it's great to have that kind of support and participation from the teachers.
We love it, and they're fantastic, and the kids really love it, and it provides a service to parents that gives them a little more time after school. And as a mom of 3 boys that are very active in the force program, I know firsthand how much it's great to get the kids outside and doing things and not on the couch playing video games. So we love it.
Awesome. Okay, I will do a quick report for personnel. So personnel met on August 14th. It was myself, Justin, and Mr. Alexis. We went over departures, new hires, changes in assignments, positions to be filled, recommended candidates, the facilities manager and the reconciler, which are both on the agenda tonight, leaves of absence, staff returning from leave, staff beginning leave, the expansion of the paraprofessional FTE for preschool, also on the agenda, job descriptions, sidebar with LHASA on the agenda, negotiation topics for 2025-26, the committee goals, which we still will finalize, but I think we are on the same page for those. Our next meeting will be November 13th. Any questions? No? Okay. We will go to superintendent's report.
Okay. Was Robin going to do the finance
I thought you
report?
could just do it with business.
Okay,
admin.
okay,
Kind
that's
of-
fine.
Yeah, okay.
All right. As mentioned before, we had a very smooth opening last week to the school year. The buildings look great, thanks to Mark and the custodial staff. The classrooms look beautiful. Thanks to the teachers' careful preparation, our students were warmly embraced. Last Tuesday, September 2nd, we had 29 new students register over the summer, and our enrollment as of the first day of school was 880. To give you a comparison, on the last day of school in June, the enrollment was 864. We welcomed our new staff members at our annual orientation on August 25 and welcome back to our entire staff the following day for 3 days of productive collaboration and professional learning. As Ann mentioned, we focused on our new math program and on multi-tiered system of supports, that's MTSS. That's a framework that relies on data-driven decision-making to improve student outcomes. Moving to the agenda for this evening, you'll see resolutions on the strategic plan, district and board goals, and corresponding action plans. Our goals are well aligned with our new strategic plan. They center on academic achievement, a culture of respect and well-being, future-focused facilities, and community building. We have members of the administrative leadership team serving as co-chairs for each of the assigned goals. Also aligned with the strategic plan is our newly developed mission, vision, and motto. As part of our summer planning, we collaborated with the board and leadership team to capture the spirit and purpose of the new 5-year strategic plan. Our intent was to capture the voices heard and shared values reinforced during the strategic planning process last winter with simple, concise, and memorable statements. So for our mission, we engage and inspire learners to explore, inquire, and contribute. Our vision, to engage and inspire every learner every day. And our motto, explore, inquire, contribute. Going forward, they will be on the board agendas and our website as a visual reminder that our new mission is at the heart of what we're trying to accomplish in educating our students. That is, we engage and inspire learners, students and adults, to explore, inquire, and contribute. It highlights the importance of engaging our students' curiosity and our own as adult learners, and recognizing the power of a culture of inquiry. We learn best when we immerse ourselves in real-world contexts, when we wrestle with ideas, ask questions, and contribute to a learning community. Our vision is designed to elevate our efforts and outcomes, so our aspiration naturally is to engage and inspire every learner, every day. And finally, our motto, explore, inquire, contribute, complements our purpose, values, and aspirations. So this brings us to this year's district goals, which are printed on the agenda. They're well aligned with the strategic plan goal areas, thanks to the good work of our administrative leadership team. The first one, under teaching and learning, focuses on our commitment to implementing MTSS this year. The second, a culture of respect and well-being, involves expanding a student mentoring program which we piloted at Central last spring. Third, in an effort to plan for future-focused facilities, we plan to evaluate the overhaul of the old media center at Central into a learning commons, which we anticipate being operational by early November. Fourth, we remain focused on building community and enhancing communication and engagement of families and community members. And while we're on that fourth goal, as part of our ongoing efforts to enhance communication, we've combined the Friday flyer and the Friday afternoon school emails into one LHTSD weekly update, which is being sent every Friday at noon. We're 2 editions in, and we're receiving positive feedback about the changes. Thank you to Jack Hartnett for coming up with a great design for the template. On the agenda, you will also see a sidebar with the Administrators Association. This was done simply to update a section of the contract so it's aligned with the new administrative structure and salaries. All of this was reviewed with the Personnel Committee this summer. The administrator's contract runs through the 2026-27 school year. You'll also see that we're continuing our partnership with the Seeing Eye of Morristown and have 2 new puppies at Millington. Mr. Simo has Manny, and Mrs. Pepe has Tessa this school year. Our first parent information webinar on strategies for supporting your child in a new school year will be offered twice, 10 a.m. and 7 p.m., on Wednesday, September 10. Our annual back-to-school nights begin next week with Millington on September 18th. Gillette follows on September 25, and Central on September 30th. Let me also say we're pleased to support the With Grace initiative again this year. You will see a resolution approving a collection drive at the end of the agenda. Last, I want to thank the PTO for the faculty breakfast at each school on Friday. It was a nice way to end a great first week of school. All right, that's it from me. You probably didn't think I was going to stop ever.
That was great. Any questions? No? So much work was done, so much to look forward to. It's going to be
It's a good time of year.
I mean, it feels good. It does. Business Administrator's Report. Keep the good times going, Robin.
Okay, and I'll try to make it short too, but I get chatty. So usually in September, we begin with a slideshow of our summer facilities projects. But this year, we're going to hold off until the Central Middle School Learning Commons renovation is complete, hopefully in early November, so that we can showcase it properly. The Buildings and Grounds Committee is going to hold a future meeting in the new space, and we'll take some photos and highlight that to the board when it's ready. In the meantime, I want to highlight that we completed about $1.5 million worth of HVAC work at Millington and Gillette School this summer. I didn't think photos would do it justice, so I didn't bring any photos. Key highlights from the committee discussion for finance. We talked about numbers for ESY, extended school year. The total cost of the 24-25 program coming in at about $88,000 and served 30 students. We also talked about Summer Institute, and the cost of that program was about $19,000, and this year it served 115 students, whereas last year it was 97 students. And we saw the biggest increase is in enrollment for grades 2, 3, and 6 in this program. So that was a really nice thing. It brought the cost per student down, and while serving more children, which is great. On the agenda, you're going to see a resolution to change banks. We did an RFP, if you remember, and after we evaluated the proposals, Kearney Bank was the one that we selected. Kearney is offering us 3.8% interest on all of our accounts, no service fees, positive pay, free checking, free stampers, free deposit slips, you name it, and a $10,000 contribution toward payroll processing. So tonight we're going to approve that, and tomorrow we're going to get work moving banks. Federal grants. We received our ESEA allocation. That's our titled grants, right? Title 1, 2, 3, and 4, totaling about $54,000, which is a decrease of $1,220 from last year. We received this grant very late. Normally we get notice of this in June, and it was kind of being held up as to whether or not we were going to get it. For that reason, when it comes to budgeting in the fall and in the winter, we're going to have to look at that. And I am leaning toward not budgeting that next year. And that way, if we get it, it'll be extra funds. But let's not count our chickens. They don't have to do it. We also are happy that Hudson Way has one student that they'll be sending over to Central Middle School Science for science program. So you'll see a tuition agreement on the agenda. For transportation, I'm going to give you a little more numbers on this one. We have 83 subscription busing students, 12 leniency students, for a total of 469 riders, and it's probably more like 470 now, 472. That's almost identical to the number of students that we had last year. We're doing it on one less bus this year, so that is kind of a good thing. over 50 of the subscription riders were added after the June 30th deadline. So one of the reasons that we keep having this, we have to update the bus routes, is because we keep getting subscription students, and we have to move where the bus stops. So that kind of is holding us up. We do ask everybody to get it in by June 30th, but most people did not. We were able to include transportation of our athletic teams practicing at Millington to one of the routes, so that we do have the students coming out of Central Middle School, changing over there, getting on a bus, going directly to Millington. They don't have to go on a bus ride this year. They'll go directly to Millington, and then that bus will start the Millington bus route. So it'll be really good for the kids. I'm really happy about that.
And the parents.
And the parents. Yep.
And the taxpayers.
Yep, everybody's a winner. We had a brief discussion about athletic uniforms, about the rotation and the purchase of them that we'll discuss a little bit more in depth at budget time. We also talked about some changing personnel, and we're really happy that Mr. Frank is coming to us on September 22nd as a facilities manager, that we all heard about. Our reconcilers of school monies resigned, Paula, who's been with us for years and has been wonderful. And we got lucky that Joe Schneider, who's also with CDK, said yes, he would step in and he would be our reconciler of school money, so another good thing. We also have on the agenda Carrie Grabstein as interim assistant BA. She'll be starting October 27th with some transition time in there to replace Dom, who has been fabulous. So we're going to miss Dom, but Carrie, it has been a business administrator, lives locally, and I think she's going to be a great way to transition to that role. So we're happy with that. Lastly, I had to put on tonight's agenda one more a resolution that for a lease agreement with George Dapper, they provide our athletic bus from September 15th to October 30th. And this contract allows us to transport our athletic teams using our own driver rather than having to contract out for a bus. So it saves us a little money, and it's been a win-win for the last 3 years. So just another good thing. And I think that's all I have. Anybody have any questions?
No? Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Robin.
Yep.
Okay, comments from the public on agenda items? Nope. Okay, we're gonna move into resolutions. Minutes number 1, Karen, will you move those in?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Butler?
Yes.
Mrs. Daly?
Yes.
Mr. Foster?
Yes.
Dr. Marr?
Yes.
Mrs. McLennan?
Yes.
Ms. Nyquist?
Yes.
And Mrs. Case?
Yes. Danielle, will you move in financials numbers 2 through 19?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Butler?
Yes.
Mrs. Daly?
Yes.
Mr. Foster?
Yes.
Mrs. Dr. Marr?
Yes.
Mrs. McLennan?
Yes, with abstain from 7.
Ms. Nyquist?
Yes.
And Mrs. Case?
Yes. Crystal, will you move in special services numbers 20 through 23?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Butler?
Yes.
Mrs. Daly?
Yes.
Mr. Foster?
Yes.
Dr. Marr?
Yes.
Mrs. McLennan?
Yes.
Ms. Nyquist?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
And Mrs. Case?
Yes. And will you move in personnel numbers 24 through 43?
So moved.
Second.
That was Crystal who said
Thank
it.
you.
Sorry.
Roll call, please.
Mrs. Butler?
Yes.
Mrs. Daly?
Yes.
Mr. Foster?
Yes.
Dr. Marr?
Yes.
Mrs. McLennan?
Yes.
Mrs. Nyquist?
Yes.
Mrs. Case?
Yes. Justin, will you move in curriculum number 44?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? A lot of good stuff. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Butler?
Yes.
Mrs. Daly?
Yes.
Mr. Foster?
Yes.
Dr. Marr?
Yes.
Mrs. McLennan?
Yes.
Ms. Nyquist?
Yes.
Mrs. Case?
Yes. Katie, will you move in policy number 45 through 51?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Butler?
Yes.
Mrs. Daly?
Yes.
Mr. Foster?
Yes.
Dr. Marr?
Yes.
Mrs. McLennan?
Yes.
Ms. Nyquist?
Yes.
Mrs. Case?
Yes. Back to Karen. Will you move in other number 52 through 58?
So moved.
Second.
On that one. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Butler?
Yes.
Mrs. Daly?
Yes.
Mr. Foster?
Yes.
Dr. Marr?
Yes.
Mrs. McLennan?
Yes.
Ms. Nyquist?
Yes.
Mrs. Case?
Yes. Okay, thank you. Any items for discussion, unfinished business?
I didn't have an item for discussion, I guess. An update on the lunch program, just quick.
Lunch program is going well. We have on the agenda to approve our lunch aid workers for additional 6 hours, just because they will need some training. Those people have been fabulous. They have taken it under their wing. There was a little bit of a mix-up on the first day. I barely knew about it. They just handled it amongst themselves. They traded meals. They got the right number of lunches. Couldn't be happier with it. Our parents don't seem to have any issues. Transportation also. Last year at this time, we have a Google form. If you have any bus concerns, put your concern on the form. I have nine concerns, and we've handled all of them. That last year we had over 40, not counting emails.
About, how should I say, the utilization of the lunch, is it the same as last year? Is it, the numbers running the same?
I can't tell yet. We had our first pizza day on Wednesday. So I did hear a bunch of parents say they were happy with pizza day. You just can't tell just yet. But we do have everybody in the right accounts. It takes a little while to get everybody in the right homeroom. All the free and reduced lunch kits correctly coded. And then parents can order meals in advance. So I think they're just kind of getting up and started. That we'll have a better look at it at the end of the month.
Thanks.
Okay, any other unfinished business, new business? No? Okay. Any comments from the public? Thank you all for coming tonight. We wish you an amazing school year.
Yeah.
Can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Abstention?